Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Dindahati Laia. I am a student from Nias University, majoring in English education. Right now, I would like to read a text entitled Nias People. Nias People. Nias people are ethnic group native to Nias, an island off the west coast of North Sumatra, Indonesia. In the Nias language, the Nias people are known as Ononiha, which literally means descendants of human. Nias Island is known as Tananiha, with Tan meaning land, the Nias language. The Nias people are a community that continues living within the norms and practices of the indigenous culture. Customary law of the Nias people is generally referred to as Funrako, which regulates all aspects of life from birth to death. Historical evidence of megalithic structures and stone carvings that are found in the interior of the island prove the ancient Nias people practiced megalithic culture. The caste system is also recognized in the Nias society, whereby the highest level out of the 12 levels in the Nias caste system is Balugu. In order to reach this level of the caste, one must be able to carry out big festival by inviting thousands of people and slaughtering thousands of pigs for several days. According to the people of Nias, one of the mythical origins of Nias tribe comes from a tree of life called Tora Sigarua, which is located at a place called Teteheli Anaa. According to the myth, it is said that the arrival of the first human on Nias Island began in the days of King Sirau, whose 9 sons had been banished out of Teteheli Anaa for fighting over the throne. Hence, the 9 sons of King Sirau considered as the first people to set foot on the island of the Nias. Archaeological research has been conducted on Nias Island since 1999. The observation found that there has been human habitation on Nias Island since 12,000 years ago, through migration from Asia to island during the Paleolithic period. In fact, there are indications of migration as far as 30,000 years ago. During that period that Harbin, Vietnam, civilization was similar to that in the Nias Island. Therefore, it was presumed that the origins of the Nias people came from in mainland Asia, that is was modern day Vietnam. New genetic research has found that the Nias people of North Sumatra came from the Austronesian people. The Austronesian people, the ancestors of the Nias people, are also thought to have come from Taiwan through the Philippines 4,000 to 5,000 years ago. 10 years of researching involving blood samples of 440 Nias people in 11 villages in Nias Island showed the Y chromosome and the DNA mitochondria of the Nias people are very similar to the Taiwanese Aborigine and Filipino people. The observation has also found that the genes in today's Nias people no longer carry any traces of the ancient Nias people, as of those whose remains were found in the Togindrawa cave, central Nias. Archaeological findings of the stone tools found show the humans lived in the cave over 12,000 years ago. The genetic diversity of the Nias people is very low compared to other groups of people, especially with regard to the Y chromosome. This indicates that there was once bottleneck population in the past history of Nias. Studies have also found that the Nias people do not share any genes with ethnicities living in the Andaman Nicobar Islands in the Indian Ocean, which are geographically considered as neighbors. Although it is known that there was a migration of the Austronesian people between Taiwan and the Indonesian archipelago including Nias. It is still uncertain if the migration started from Taiwan to Nias or vice versa. Gobirio or Gowinitutu Pundit Kesafa, Harina means pork, Godo Sridet Kesafa shaped into balls for boiling and later with added coconut flakes. Kefe means fish meat shaped into balls to be dried or smoked. Nioburu salted pork for longer storage. Ratigai fried bananas. Tambayu ketupat. Gainiboge grilled bananas. Kazimon made of sago. Wawayase glutinous rice. Kulo fare candied made from distilled coconut. Batok compressed crab meat shaped into balls for longer storage as found on Hinako Islands. Nami salted crab's eggs for longer storage, sometimes for months, depending on the quantity of salt used. Tuonifara palm wine, tuombanua, raw palm wine with added laru, lots of various plants to give a certain amount of alcohol. Clothing and ornaments. The kalabubus is traditionally only worn by those who already perform the headhunting activities from Ruru. Men's earring made of pressure metal kalabubu, also known as the hunter's necklace nifatalitali, a necklace of pressure metal nifatevate, a men's necklace of pressure metal suwahu, a comb of wood of pressure metal. Traditional proverbs. Hulu nife mangamau, ihe nezinga, like a cat that is starting from the shade. When doing something, start from the easiest to the difficult. Hulu lebani dana, ba ifuli fahalu-halu. Just like coping the water, it still remains something that is inseparable. Abaka zohosafuria, moroi baziofona. The wound is more severe at the later stage than the beginning. A course of action can be felt the most toward the end. Other traditional practice, Nias men taking part in Fahombo. Fahombo, leaping over the rope, Fatele or Faluaya, war dance, Maina, group dance, Tarimoyo, eagle dance, Tarimogaile, Fangowai, welcoming of guest dance, Fame Ononihale weddings, Omohada, traditional house, Fame Eteinononihale, given name of a married woman, Fasosolewo, bamboo competition among young men to test one's strength. Decline of culture. This deterioration in Niasan culture began to occur since the end of the 19th century. Missionary work had contributed to the decline of original Nias culture. Evangelization in Nias such as those performed by the German Protestant. Rennes Missionary Society had been responsible to the destruction of Niasan wood status as well as the suppression of the unique culture of Nia society. IG, ancestor worship, magical practices, the Oasa festivals. Noblemen elevation festival, headhunting and trading, however, since 1955. Conservation of the traditional culture of the Ononiha has improved tremendously by the Roman Catholic Church through cultural integration into liturgy, architecture, and art. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like.